Hello everybody, my name is Hammock. Today I'll be doing another cast of the RGL Invite Season 6, Week 3 of PL Vigil RC7 of I Hate Mondays versus Krusty Krab eSports. No, that's a lot of words to say. Okay. Restart. So, okay. First of all, I'm going to say that I haven't played much Vigil. I played Vigil when it was in the ETF12 map test cup. Since then, there's been a lot of changes. So I kind of recognize some parts of the map, but a lot of it's going to be different. So this will be a learning experience for me as well. So let's get to this game. So people still have aliases. I haven't gotten a config yet to get everybody's aliases correctly. This is Shia on a red side. He's currently copying the name from the famous Escalier of the engineer.tf Discord. Very smart dude. Red side, there's Zero, who I believe... Let me check the logs real quick. That is... It's just Zero, okay. I had another set of logs that was the incorrect logs before, so I was like, wait, are these different players? No, it's Zero. I just don't know who Zero is, so hopefully they're a good spy. So we have Axa on the blue team. Looks like he just did the Eureka switch, where you have two loadouts, one of Eureka, one of Jag, otherwise exactly the same. Pull out Eureka, build a telly, and then switch to a different loadout, and then now you have the cheaper tellies. And on this side, it's got Demento. Very smart boy. Plays a sneaky spy. I like that. It's okay, this looks like the standard hold here. Pretty far back. Nice little roof here for the soldier spam rockets, building up a battalion. Good choice of banner, I really like that. Heavy's playing quite a bit away from the combo. Hopefully there's this little sightline here that he could get an arrow. I think he's just playing here for the being able to anti-air, and he's getting hit a lot by the demo. And, oh, ball launched into the air. Oh, I missed the air shot. Unlucky. So let's see how our spies are doing. Zero's in position. Looks like he's running Invisible Watch. X is getting that good cart time, and Demento is getting ready for the breach. Let's see how it goes. Is that a guillotine? Sniper rocking the Darwin's Danger Shield. Oof, and he gets a nice pick. And the sentry finished him off. That's a good value pick there. Good job. Zero sneaking in here. See what we could get here. Maybe he might get picked off by the soldier. Don't think he's aware. Oof, didn't even get bumped. So our team have backed off into this much safer position. Wow, Derman got a good detonation there. Sticky's on the cart. This is a pretty nice hold here. I've seen the sentry usually further back. I remember this hill area looked a lot different from when I played. And the sentry's a little bit tighter in, so it should be harder. I don't think the spy could potentially run around here and then sap the gun. Uber coming in. Well, it seems like a nice, comfy place for an NG to be. You could probably get pressured if a soldier jumps up from tunnels, or the flank pressure up that side of the hill. But otherwise, this is pretty comfy. Demento going in for the sap. Sadly, the team didn't follow up right in time here. Soldier going for the bomb. Nice. The sentry goes down. NG is down. A lot of significant damage here. Only 3 up on the red team. Heavy can't possibly back out here, but the sensor is still up. Sadly, couldn't take out Oblivion. So it looks like this point now belongs to the blue team. So we have Zero invisible here, watching the sticky traps for the demo man. Oh, soldier managed to push them away just in time. If anyone else would have gotten that. Oh, look at this sniper. I think Zero might be on Cloak and Dagger. I can't actually tell. I think it is, yeah. I've always seen it run out. Ooh, stealth mission here. Wanted to quickly see where the NG is setting up. It's like a pretty standard setup here. Ubers were already used, so it could possibly go for a pick on the heavy here. Oh, and he gets the follow-up on X, so okay. That would have been bad luck. Oh, and he gets away, nice. Demento gets the sap. Gets the kill on the gun, good pick there, nice. Oof. Wait, why am I getting Oblivion here on 5? Oh. My keybinds are strange. For some reason I have blue pyro on one of my keybinds. I think I might have done that. I think I remember wanting to switch to pyros because they can be quite an interesting perspective. A lot of playmaking potential. All nice. Good pick from Zero there. Looks like blue team are just being very aggressive and camping a red spawn, preventing them from setting up. Shias having to switch to mini sentries here and just getting rolled over by Oblivion. Only ×2 on the cart. However, the cart is getting quite close here. Oh, Oblivion, that was pretty funny. Zero had his opportunity to go out and pick up the pyro and just immediately dies to a fed pill. Oh, that was pretty great. Yeah, it looks like blue team, the Krusty Krab eSports, taking this round. It seemed like a pretty strong start. Let's see, that looks like a Eureka. Looks like Exa might be going for Jank Effect. Okay, so the rollout seems sub-dispenser back here. That might just be an on part of the route. Jag effect and build up the setup. I really wish we could see like build progress and NG metal and status. Oh, nice. Oh, that telly is pretty nice. It's like in a nice secluded spot and it's got enough of a leverage that you can jump up. Oh, that's pretty great map design. I really like that. It's very minor, but seeing something like that being designed is very intentional and nice. Oblivion. Thermal thruster. What is this F5 button I've got bound? I'll have to check that later. Maybe it switches to like the last person that was like fighting. Oh, so the panic attack on defense as well. I like that. Having a shotgun for defense is quite nice to be able to protect yourself, and panic attack does a lot more damage if you're close up compared to the shotgun. So if you're having to like back off and defend against a spy chasing you, it could be just what you need to get out alive. See, Zero is in position where a team have backed out, setting up on this hill. Seems like the first hold is quite similar to Swiftwater or an upward first where you're just biding for time. Demento is also in position. Wait. Okay. Zero's crossing. Oh, I don't know if he actually got the bump there. I don't think he did. He did get revealed, however, going through the shutter. Demento is behind, scouting, getting for his opportunity to take out the sniper. The sniper felt a chill breeze. Demento lost his patience, went for the soldier pick, got revealed. Shia getting some good wrangle pressure here. He's playing far back here. The sentry's a little bit further back and quite available for a sap if the spy were to run this low ground area, which could be quite beneficial since they could run in sap and then crouch to go for the resap and have a lot of cover from the people playing on high ground. Demento is observing, aware of the medic's ubercharge and the sniper's availability. So he's getting ready to breach. Demento going for the revolver, getting caught out. Not able to get his target, so they're actually getting the heavy. So in wrangle. Getting ready. Blue team nearly have Uber. They're waiting for the opportunity, so as soon as they have Uber, they can push in. Oh, the heavy went down as well. The heavy and the scout on blue team are down, so it's going to be a much weaker push. How the gun does go down, they do carry on pushing. Blue team does lose their medic. Freelander getting the use at having been forced, so it was a good trade by the soldier, noticing that their medic was down, so they had to force out the enemy Uber while they're in position. Ubers are relatively equal, slight advantage by Freelander. God. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm like in cast mode and I can see everybody, I would have just looked at that scout and be like, that's a fucking spy. The way he was like moving. So setting up the new gun. Demento looking for an opportunity to pick off the heavy. The heavy, he knows. Oh, good positioning there, just avoiding the bump. That heavy is a little bit too aware. It's going to be a very tricky pick. He knows. He knows. Oh. Exa taken down. Oh! Oh! He doesn't get the medic. He gets the revolver. Clean up. The pyro a little bit too late to react there. He gave up such a big window of opportunity. Demento not able to get the pyro pick. I don't think they called him out. That, or maybe they presumed that the pyro dealt with him already, or he's dealing with them. More opportunities. Oh my god, big pick on the sniper. Doesn't manage to get the full pick off on medic, but Demento had huge value that life there. Definitely the paranoia meter going on the enemy team is going to be affecting them, knowing that at any point he can come out and that their pyro may not actually be able to deal with him. Oh, good bomb here, very aggressive. Soldier does get a lot of damage in there and a lot of fear on the cart, but having gone down, they don't get the value of their battalions. It's an interesting sentry spot on the box. It's the last few seconds. You want to set it up. Oh, demo. Sure. Let's go to my missions so I can set up the next demo. I keep forgetting to check the time. That's something I'm still pretty bad at. They set up that gun because they'll be running in on the cart, so I want to have a nice vantage point. Okay, let's get the next demo. 3. Doopy doopy doo. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Pet the snake, pet the snake. Okay. Time for the round 2. That's cosmetics. I need to make like a toggle bind so I can turn on to see like what hats people are using, because otherwise I've got it turned off, because otherwise it will just pop up every single time I like cycle to somebody. But I'd say it's just something about the fact that there's goggles and then sunglasses on top of the goggles. It's just fabulous. Nice. I like this setup. I should probably just keep the camera on the red NG for the entire thing.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stocking a bit. Okay, so he actively keeps the dispenser there because he knows that once a certain amount of pressure has occurred, they're going to back out and he can only carry one building. Oh, nice reaction there from Oblivion, completely negating the blue demo's jump. Let's see. She pushing the cart. Zero breaching in. Let's see if the heavy is aware. He is. Zero, can he get away? Oh, he gets the pack. Scout loses his trail. Oh, but the soldier gets a good rocket. Oh, good defense there. The Krusty Krab flank is very good at dealing with the spies.
The payload is nearing a checkpoint.
I wonder if there is any extra benefit from having the gun a little bit further back here. Does seem like it could get hit by like pills, maybe like a lock and load if the demo man stands here. Like I think that could hit it. I think I kind of like the gun a little bit tucked in. Oh. It could have been an air blast off the map, but that back wall blocking. Demento getting great picks here. Amazing revolver play. Revolver, probably the best weapon for spy. Access sadly being taken out while trying to back out. So it looks like with the red NG and medic down, blue team could start to push this in. But since there are still a lot of people up, our team managed to hold this. I feel like blue team could have probably gotten a little bit more of like a forward position set up here with heals advantage. Oh wow, unlucky blue sniper caught in the wrong spot. Good collapse. Blue team a little bit scared to push in here. Rightfully so. Shia setting up the tellies. Great job. Exit on the Jag. Blech, gross. Demento looking for his next target. Sniper already dealt with. Next target, possibly the medic or the heavy. He's going for the soldier. He's waiting for, he's waiting for the soldier to back up. I like that. He went for the soldier. The soldier would never expect to get stabbed. More opportunities available. Wow, 0. He's only 3 HP. Our team getting cleared by that push there. Sadly, that soldier pick was not enough. Look at this. This position. Demento. Eyes on the scene. This looks like the standard setup at this point. Nice pick again. Oh, 0. He gets the medic pick. Huge pick there. Straight up Uber advantage for the blue team. You have to roll in here. Demo man, do you not know? There's your medic. Let him die. Up to Demento now. Nixie. Perhaps go for the medic pick. Nope. Went for the very early Uber. Battalions goes in to help mitigate a lot of this damage going in. Sentry taking a lot of damage and going down. Sniper playing quite forward. So trying to frantically rebuild the gun, but getting rolled over by the blue flank coming right in. Can the heavy get the cart up this hill? Ooh, close hold. Medic going down. I respect the play, Shia, but it wasn't enough. Oh, look at that fucking high sensitivity there from Aerie. Ooh. Let's hold. Uber coming out. They get the cap. So having to back out. See. Suppose not nearby. It's the last hold. Spencer behind the box. Sentry on the box. Okay, interesting. Seems a little bit exposed. I think looking at the sentry range, it could catch people coming in around about here. Getting shot at. Sniper watching this sightline. Heavy watching the flank with the pyro. Seems like the most dangerous place. Reminds me of Borneo last. The box. Let's see, Demento is aware. Observing the blue team. Trying to build up their Ubers. Pushing in from the side. And I want to see a pyro hit like Egg with like a scorch shot and he gets launched right off the cliff. Nice pick. It comes out. Too much damage to wrangle. Probably switches to a gunslinger loadout? No, it's a jank loadout. Set up the gun again real quick. It's probably just a reset to get his ammo. Going for clearing out the cart. Good job, Exa. Now it's time to rebuild and set up the dominoes again. So this tally is. Okay. Seems like a decent tally. I'm afraid that Telly and Dispenser might be a little bit too close if Demento wants to go for a fat Talafrag, but might be an unlikely play. Still though, considering how close the medic has to play here, Talafrag could be really sick here. Take out like an NG and a medic going for armor. Blue team doing a slow dry push, advancing up. And Sniper keeps getting exposed in very close positions. That dry pusher out heals didn't work out very well, but I think they're just playing for time right now. Trying to build up their Ubers. Some battalions being used? On which side? It's like a red team battalions. Sentry's very close, got sapped. So they're sneaking through. Gun having to be rebuilt. They're gonna have to sit someone on the cart pretty soon. Lots of wrangle pressure here from Shia, very good job. Oof, Exa being sniped down. Zero. Oof. Nice camp there. 9 minutes and 2 seconds. Definitely a lot slower than the other round. Sorry if I'm not as high energy casting. Last 2 days have been a bit rough. Let's see Shia's rollout. This be perhaps not a jag effect, just building the sentry dispenser at spawn. Oh, what's the telly at?
Wasn't getting any lighter. I'm moving this.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
That was getting heavy.
Not even building a telly. Feels bad, man. Telly is like the best building. Demento. He felt zero nearby. Blue team are aware, on alert. Oh, unfortunate. Let's see. There's going to be a bombing raid going on, or if they're just going to push out. Nope, they just back out. This gun's a little bit closer in compared to X's1, which is a little bit further back. Dun 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 dun. Go for the big pack for the full cloak reset. It's running Jag for the. There'll be 3 hits to break the sapper. Uber going in. Demento gets a demo pick. Good job. Oof, Sheer in a bad position here. 7 HP. Oh, very low. Demento slowly picking off the core players of the red team. Getting the demo man and now the sniper. Oh, could have actually gotten a stab there on Sheer, but didn't quite expect the engineer to run backwards into him, but still manages to get the job done. Nice tally. She might have to back out here. Pulls the dispenser. Oh, this is a nice little connector. I didn't quite notice the resupply is connected like this. It's quite nice. Makes it setting up this position for NGL a lot easier. Enter switching loadout. This heavy. Day 0, go for the heavy. Oh no, that's on your team. I'm getting confused. That's like, it looked like he was trying hard to sneak away from him. I like this heavy position though. It's quite a good bunker. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Just come down from the sky. Ugh. God, I should get a soundboard. Get like the Assassin's Creed, like eagle dive the whenever I see a spy go for a like air stab. Oh, at HP sheer. Oh no, it goes down to the scorch shot. Oh. Demento. Can you get a decloak? Oh, Demento with the cap! Oh my god, Demento's doing so good this game. He's getting key picks, getting the cart capped. And just catching people like when they're alone. Right when you want them as a spy. Let's see. Looks like it's pretty standard to build the gun on top of this box. Demento gets the sniper. Oh. Get the Uber forced out. It's pretty big value. Now the blue team have a straight Uber advantage. Can roll in. Oh, that scorched shot very close. Oh, unlucky, getting caught by the flames. It's quite thrilling to like watch a spy sneak in as you see all these potential deaths narrowly being avoided. Uber being used. Gun is still up. Seems like the Uber was used, but only a few people walked in for the follow-up. Not everyone was fully around for that. Also, I like that Shear's running the Frontier Justice here. It's got some good value. I can imagine this gun's maybe got like 2 assists on it so far. Maybe a kill. I'm not entirely sure. But some good chip damage on the cart there. Which means a push in here could mean having a nice close mid-range, close range crit on the cart with the Frontier Justice. For some good value. Oh, Demento. He's in. He's ready. Oh, and the medic heard him. Unlucky. He can't get them all. Got all this extra little harass going on here. I wonder. Especially since the sniper's playing. Oh, never mind. I thought this was the straight up cliff, like right here. Like that. You could just nudge someone off the edge of the rocket and just get an environmental kill. That'd be pretty great. I do want to see if a red team pyro with Scorch Shot can just like nudge somebody nearby here and they get like yeeted off the map. That would be pretty great to see. Scorch Shot a sniper here. Oh, this tail is actually a bit low ground here. Could get punched a little bit more. Oh, this push coming out here. Chalk getting good damage. Oh, Demento. Just going in, he's got the Enforcer. Oh, nearly. Not quite enough. I think it was outside of the range a little bit. I think I only hit them for maybe about like 70, 80 damage. I'm just surprised there's been like a complete like removal of the ambassador from a lot of people's tools, because like if you're going in for the close range picks where you go for a stab or like you miss the opportunity for a stab but you're still close range, like getting that 102 damage is still extremely significant. It's just you can't abuse it like people were before at like out of Spy's range. Enforcer is definitely a much better gun in general when it comes to two-shotting light classes and spamming out the sentry guns. But if you're going in consistently for like the sniper and medic pick, getting that 102 can definitely just result in a straight-up kill. And it's a little bit more built for picking off a person at like mid short range in most situations. While Enforcer, you generally have to be pretty close. Seems like it's gone to quite a standstill here. Teams are just throwing bodies at each other, hoping to get a significant push, but the I Hate Mondays team doing a pretty good job holding back. The Uber was used quite early here, and the battalion's backup on stacked on top of it. They just used a lot of resources here on this one defense. Freelander still nearly has his Uber. Oh, Freelander gets taken out! That was a great pick from the soldier, managing to take out Freelander. However, wasn't really enough. Ugh, they did so well on that defense. Okay, let's go to the final demo. Next week 3 final demo.
Four, three, two, one.
It's the final round. That's nice hearts going around.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Let me actually check while I'm doing this. What is my slot 5? For some reason slot 5 just goes to Oblivion. That's the dedicated Oblivion. Let's look at people's hats. Oh wow. Ubering early in the pregame for those extra points. See how it is. Like this Maniversary hat on the sniper and the penguin. That's pretty cute. We have a French heavy. But Pyro, that's always like a combination, a thinly treaded line between very cute and very kind of what is that? And for some people, the line between cute and that is pretty much the same. I think a lot of Pyro's loadouts are quite cute. There's also a lot of quite silly ones with the the one with the person with the iron mask and like the googly eyes just sticking out, so it looks like it's but just got like a really big head. It's great. I didn't actually quite notice that. I don't think Zero knows either that the sniper was just quite that close. That's a nice little jump there on the pallet. Ooh. Left his dispenser behind. Oh, that could have been caught. No. Oh, they revealed him. Oh, great work with that SMG. Great spy checking tool if you've got other allies to help follow up. Ooh, nice float there. Sentry's not quite far enough to shoot someone who's playing on the roof a lot. Still quite safe. The ideal spot could probably be like maybe about here. I've seen the cloak and dagger spies. Much more focused on getting the right pick at the right time, not having to be limited by their own cloak. Oh, good chain there from Zero in the medic and the demo man. Eerie burning to death, and Nixie now getting caught out with no more allies left. Great play, Charizard. Keep having to play back here and back out. Let's dispenser up. Like how the Rescue Ranger bolts stick in it afterwards, even if you pick it up. Let's see. What's he up to? Oh, revealed. Fire plane near shutter and solar opening. Spy skill's broken. I think Oblivion's... No, I think Oblivion did see. I won't put too much time into it. Aw. People were aware. Didn't really have much opportunity there. Could have maybe gone for a teleporter pick. Oh, Demento revealed. Oh, it's like I will get this one pick on the heavy. No. Good damage here, sheer. It's a nice place to play around this NG. You've got this nice back out area where you can set up your dispenser, and you can wrangle and then play back here where the ammo pack is. I could see a spy probably decloaking maybe around here if they can. Just catching the NG while he goes back to refresh. Oh. This could be the back out point for red team. Having to use a little bit late. They lost quite a few people. Pyro now getting a little bit punished, actually managing to get out. This might be the cap coming up. Sap on the gun, not able to do anything about it. Having to back out. Wow, there's a lot of... doesn't seem as much room to punish on this map now that I think about it. There's a lot of opportunity, like, you lose this point, you back out through spawn. You lose this point, you back out through spawn again, and you're immediately back out. Getting someone caught between those points could be pretty fatal, and you might end up losing another point just from rolling through again if it's a medic or an engineer. But it's quite nice to see that there's like a means to back out. It is quite a small map, though. Oof. Gun was so close there. Demo used all of his resources and had to pull out the melee. Demento sees. Oh, he's so close to getting hit by that flame. Those flames. Just take a breath there. They're bunkering a lot more around this gun compared to like playing around the flank that was one of the strats from Krusty Krab. Oh my god, Demento, he gets the sap and the pyro pick there when they're playing so close around. Sheer getting the frontier justice, putting way too much attention into getting those crits out, doesn't see the spy, and gets picked. That was amazing there by Demento, catching out so many players. Oh. Krusty Krab getting the cap. Not looking good for I Hate Mondays. Is that Gunslinger? Okay. I think Exa might have like a config specifically for setting up the Eureka Gunslinger tellies. So maybe that was like, maybe it's like a bind to set up those ones in spawn switch. That's why it started out.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Like how it's all done just in time for the telly to finish building.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Getting that buff. Get ready to go in position. I wonder if that's common. I mean, I saw the spies generally playing around this area. I wonder if it's common to expect spy to be around here. I want to see a sniper and just headshot a cloak spy in that spot at the start. Oh, Demento. It's waiting. Something just scary. A cloak and dagger. You can just be anywhere. Waiting. It's just watching, see when they're coming in, getting that extra information for the team, information that other classes wouldn't be able to get without putting themselves at risk. It's like being a ward. Ooh, Zero with a good sniper pick. Uber being used quite early here. Not much opportunities here for Demento unless he wants to risk going in. He's going to help out his soldier with sniper. Sniper is quite low. Baiting out the scout. Doesn't even take any shots from that. There's the sniper is low. Probably not worth chasing him right now. He's got his team coming back. Here comes the death ball. Man. It seems like a common thing throughout this game that Ig is a little bit too forward than they need to be. Quite a few times they've been caught out just being way more forward than the team. Not much support. Going for those ballsy picks and getting punished for it. But then again, I may not have been watching them when they were getting successful picks. Just looks like they're playing quite aggressively. Getting that harass in. X are on the frontier justice. You'd like to see it. Demento, I think he was revealed. I don't know if people saw him. Oh, Charizard definitely saw that flicker right there. Like so, having been taken out there. A lot of good sticky spam in. Zero's getting in position. Punish the Stranglers. Demento, low. In weight. Ooh. Gets the pick before getting killed. She didn't quite hear those. That decloak. There was probably comms going on at the same time. It's the rough thing in TF2 is that you can watch like a spy get a very ballsy decloak and get a pick and be like, how the fuck did they not hear that? But when you're playing Highlander, it's 9 people in comms. More likely than not that there's going to be someone talking at any given time, calling sniper's position, calling where they think spy is, and a shot call giving a plan. Do you like this bunker heavy strat that's going on? Nice cap. Where's this spec? Source TV. Maybe it's one of the sort of saved locations. Oh, good air blast. Seeing like Candy, Krusty Krab's like playing a little bit closer on this flank here seemed a lot safer actually, since this area is quite exposed to come into. You'd never know if a spy is like walking in through here. There's a lot of space for him to sneak by, so getting some people to just zone a little bit of spam is pretty nice. Oh, zero. Oh, that's just dream come true right there. Actually, like, get in, you're like, I don't really have enough cloak to go through. Ammo pack is over there, everyone's bunkering pretty close to this gun, and Sniper just walks right in front of you, and you're like, well then. Oh, nice parkour. You can stand on top of that little, like, pipe there. There's a lot of really good terrain on this map. Lots of little, like, nice little places to jump around, and look at those little, like, jumps. It's a very well made map. Oh, I think he jumped on the heavy's head, but because the heavy also got launched, he got like bounced back. 30 seconds left on the clock. Can blue team get the cap in here? Oh, Exa. Oh, they got the cap. Still though. That's pretty good. So now, I think that was the last demo. Let's check out the logs. So, looks like blue team won that one, which was the, let me check again, I Hate Mondays. Yeah, I need to get the tags working here. But there's like 2 people with the same name. Oh, it's so confusing. Because like I think, yeah, because Shia was using Escalier's name. That was Freelander. I mean, that was Freelander. I'm so confused. Looks are so confusing. Anyway, let's look at the classes and look at the engineers. Oh, same kills, equally matched. I mean, it says payload, so offense. There's going to be a lot of cart pushing and noble sacrifices to the payload gods. And a lot on defense, that's generally when you're going to get a lot of your kills and people are running into the cart and dying to your sentry, or you're getting some chip damage in with your Wrangler. But look at the deaths here. Also quite close. Interesting. So the engineer stats are pretty close to each other. A little bit more damage dealt. That's probably because of the assist difference. There's a lot more like wrangled sentry pressure going on, especially on the offense, just like wrangling the gun while the cart was in tunnel and just like pressuring people out. And on the last point, like wrangle sentry by where the sniper sightline is, just trying to pressure out to the enemy team and spam out the gun. It was a pretty good job. Also check out the spies. We're getting quite a lot of picks. I'm gonna actually check kills here. Demento getting like 41, joint second place in the amount of kills. It did actually get quite a lot of kills. It's just I didn't catch the perspective of Ig. I think that's how you pronounce their name. Or triple LHG. Not entirely sure. HGLs. I don't know. Yeah, he was getting quite a lot of picks. I was just unfortunately catching his perspective when he was quite forward and getting punished for it. Mental getting quite a lot of picks there. Damage, look at all these insane damage numbers here. Unfortunately, we're not getting too many picks here. Definitely was a big sniper advantage from the blue team. Look at specific kills. Look at who killed the medic the most. Here we've got like 4 medic picks. The sniper picks. I think Ig got 13 sniper picks. Compared to the 6 sniper picks, so it's definitely a very strong duel from Ig. Demento also making up for the sniper difference by getting the sniper picks. Let me check out Ig taking out engineer. Yeah, not too much to read into from logs besides how well the pick classes played. Sadly, there isn't really too much beneficial logs for the engineer. I wish there was a teleporters log that showed up. That'd be pretty nice. Could probably look at cap points, but even then, less likely. So Exo did get 7. I don't really know if cap points would. I mean, generally cap points don't really matter, as I've explained before in the upward one. But especially on this map, I don't have really the experience of this map to say if it's better to be backing off to set up a telly compared to just regularly capping. I think this map is generally quite a lot smaller than all the other payload maps, so probably spend a lot more of your time sitting near the payload and it will be pretty fine. Damage taken. Nice. Okay, this was a bit more of a tired cast, as we can tell. Being quite a interesting. I guess interesting is not a very apt word. Quite a fucking shit bunch of days in this interesting year. Trying to keep up with these casts every week. Not able to really do them every Monday, so just doing them when I can. And let's see which. Let me switch to which map is up next. Next map is Asheville. Oh shit. That should be interesting to see, especially since they had to specifically nerf NG on Asheville because there were too many people reeing about it. So it'll be interesting to see the engineer playstyle, probably playing a little bit more up on the battlements to protect the sniper, or playing on ramp and then building like a mini on like the roof by ramp so you can sort of deny the bombers a little bit more. But level 3s are probably dead in terms of meta on Asheville. So if I do see something interesting on there, some level 3s, maybe people going for Wrangler bombs from battlements over to the enemy team's ramp, oh, that's going to be pretty great to see. yeah, this has been the sleepier vigil cast, the engineer cast, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully hopefully everything gets better. Yeah, I'll see you guys.
Hold my hand, you're dragging me along this quicksand. So water and castles falling down. As the glass fills up with rain, don't be ashamed. You only get one damn chance with this game. So call my name and I'll be there, ready to stoke that fire.